Hello guys, and welcome back to another session of learning Unity with me. So where we last left off, I think it's been a while since I wasn't able to do it yesterday, but I think we were watching his solution, if I'm not mistaken, and just comparing the difference between them. Let me see, I think what we were able to do is we fixed some of the bugs, and hold up. So we fixed some of the bugs, like the null pointers. And I think what I learned from that was to... I think I learned like if I want to reference to an item, I have to make sure that it's active in the beginning. I guess that's why he leaves some of the he uses code to deactivate as opposed to manually doing it through the inspector. But yeah, we'll see. So if I try again, we load up. So yeah, cool. We are missing some. What is this? Let's see here. Your script should either check if it is null or you should not destroy the object. So before I continue, I'm going to try to figure this out. So line 60. Let's go check it out. Handle win condition. So I'm guessing it must be this one. So maybe we can just do an if statement. If one label equals null, doesn't equal null. Maybe that solves it. Alright, so far, no issues. Let's go ahead and try again. Oh, yep. So I guess this still tries to execute. The issue is that So I guess the reason why, wait, hold up, I'm gonna, alright, let's see here. So if we have one label and then we check that it's not null, then we set true, but which one is causing the null pointer exception? Or rather the missing reference exception. The object of type a game object has been destroyed, but you're still trying to access it. Oh wait, we should look at the attacker script and look at line 38. RemoveAttacker. And then, so what I'm thinking is when we press try again, I'm guessing something's happening when we hit try again at the point where this condition matches, but since we destroyed or when we loaded the new scene, it destroyed the previous scene or reference to the previous scene. So by trying to do like this, I'm still trying to access the previous scene's objects, which doesn't exist anymore because we loaded up a new scene. So I guess we should probably check here. Or would it be better if we placed, I'm gonna place it at the top first, if that helps. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna do the if statement, checking to see if these values are null or not. And if it is null, then we don't do it. Alright. So you just have to click on try again to get the same error. We still get it. So then let's see here, if when label is not equal to null, then we start coroutine, and let's try that again. So it does work. Nope, that's not gonna work. Alright, so I guess that solves the issue. Then what else do we need to do? Yeah, I guess I'm just seeing his solution.
Just grab load next scene, copy that.
So yeah.
Paste.
Alright, so we also need to load up the main menu screen. So we need to load up the LevelLoader scene or script, and then have, since we have one that restarts the level, we should also have one that loads up the main screen. And that should be the first one. So scene manager dot load scene 0. Or, well, technically we have the splash scene, don't we? So that would be 1. Because if we look at our build setting, we have the splash scene, but we want to go to the start scene. Oops, I forgot to attach the on-click listener, so we gotta go ahead and do that as well. So it's level lost canvas, the main menu button. So we're gonna have an on-click, and we're gonna give it the object of level controller because it has the level loader script in it. And then we're gonna do load main menu, and let's go try that again. Too bad this doesn't work. So I think let me just do that real quick too. Go start scene. We're gonna give it a it does have a level loader. There's a wait time, but I guess that's for the splash scene. We can just say 0 because it doesn't really matter. So we have this now, right? So we're gonna give these buttons. Give this a button. So then we can quit the game. Quit game. And then it'll just be exit. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. Unity exit. Application quit. Never mind, the application quit. Right. Yep. Alright. So then what we can do is start game, would just mean load next scene. So we're gonna this is quit game, and then here LevelLoader load next scene. Alright, let's see. Why does it stall like that? Oh, that was just loading. Wait, what? That was weird. I could still... Alright. So for level complete, we should also do the same thing. So go to canvas, level complete, give it a box collider 2D, and make it 1920 by 1080. So that way we can't make any defenders while the level complete canvas is shown. Yep. Cool. Alright, let's go continue.
Scene, and then in brackets here, I'm going to give it the exact name because I'm not planning on changing the name of this scene at all. It is called the start screen. Okay, so I'm going to highlight that, copy it, because it's a string reference, which we don't really like, but we're not going to go changing it, I don't believe, so start screen. Okay, save that up, back over into Unity, find our level lost canvas, open that up, find our try again button, scroll down. If you remember how to do this, here's a good time to pause and hook up our buttons if you haven't done so already. What I'll do is click on the plus, and then you see here we've got our on click. We need to find, where is our script handling this? It's on our level controller game object. So if I click on that, you can see we've got, in here we've got our LevelLoader script sitting on there.
So I think, what did I do? Because he created a method that did all of that for him. I think what I did, have the health display, and I did it through here. I guess, yeah, it would be better if it's right here. So public void handle lose condition, and then we're going to go here. Basically just copy this, paste that, and then the lose label active. Yeah, it would have been better here, whatever. It's cool. And then, well, we have the music here too, right? And yeah, I guess that should be good. That was my bad. We can just take that out. Handle lose condition. Take that out. I think I got an error. Oh, never mind. Alright, so let's go try that out just to make sure nothing changed. I don't think there should be though. Nice. Sorry, we'll check, and then we'll check the main menu too, just in case. No errors, that's a good sign. Alright, so let's go check out the main menu. There we start game. I don't know why there's such a delay. It could be because of the loading all the assets and stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of weird that he had to set up the timer again, even though I don't think I did that and it still worked. But, you know, you can't. I think that sounds pretty logical to do it like that, to make sure that every time we load the main menu, time dot scale timer, time scale is 1, and same thing goes for here, time scale goes 1. Let's see how that affects the current game. Alright, so yeah, nothing much. Cool. So this section was just kind of like this, the solving that issue that I just faced. But I think he did it better because here I'm just checking for a win label, which is still true, but it feels like unorganized and not very readable, as opposed to, you know, going to attacker, going to this one, and then I don't get why he actually used the level controller type, because in the end, since it's only for local, it doesn't really matter, so we can just say var controller, level controller. And then what we can do is we can do, wait, no, oh wait, we already created a reference, never mind. If but the thing is, we have to make sure that it still exists. If we have a reference here, well, I mean, I guess if we destroy it, it should update it too, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, because if we do destroy this object here, then technically when we try to access it again, it'll return a null value. Alright, so let's go check. Let's see if it still works. What's this? Alright, we're not gonna maximize it because I gotta see. Nice, so it still works. Cool. Alright, just wanted to do a small interception, and we'll continue with the video. So if he does want to leave it like that, then I guess the solution would be to just remove the level controller entirely, but, or, you know, if we could just write some code that says if it's null, then don't do anything. And if it's not null, then, you know, do stuff, I guess. Thing I forgot what I was gonna do. I think, oh yeah, I wanted to compare my main menu, because when I saw how his was, it seemed like it was pretty responsive. For me, it seems like there's some delay, which I don't quite get. Like, yeah, there's like a weird delay there. Like, what's happening? But for him, like, it was pretty instant, or it's instantaneous. Alright, so we're gonna have another quiz. I kinda missed these, not gonna lie. So which UI element can we use to create a game timer, a slider? The very first and very last event functions within Unity script execution order are what? It's on the first and last would be awake and on destroy. Unlike other objects, all UI elements need to be placed under a what in the hierarchy, a canvas. What is missing from the following code that will prevent our method from working correctly? So we got the public name, we gotta put the, I forgot what it's called. I don't know. So this is the return value, this is the identifier, so then we have load screen. So here's the error. Even if it's a variable, you can't have spaces between variables, so it's not going to return anything. So it needs to be a string, which requires quotation marks. Without cheating by simply googling the answer, you wouldn't do that, right? Which of the following is the most accurate definition of a null reference exception within Unity? A null reference exception happens when Rick forgets to do something yet again. A null reference happens when you try to reference a variable that has not been created. A happens when you try to access a method that has a void return type. Nope. A happens when you try to access a reference variable that isn't referencing any object. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about this too, but the has not been created part isn't really true, because in our sense it has been created, but then it got deleted. Well, actually, that needs to be created again. No, it's actually this one. Never mind. Yeah, it's this one. My bad. I got kind of confused. So this one happens when you try to access a reference variable that isn't referencing any object. I mean, in that sense too, that's true as well, because considering it is null. But it won't give you an exception. I think that's the tricky part. You can have variables that contain null values, and you can still even access them, and it'll still be null. But when you try to do something with the object, right? And if it's null, then you can't really apply anything to that object since it's null. Which is why you can't reference the variable that has not been created. When you try to access, dang, I'm actually confused a little bit. You know, I'm gonna go with access, because this one is just referencing it, this one's accessing it. And accessing does require it to be a full object before, or else it'll return that exception. Alright, thank God. Cool. What is this? This is start our option screen. Alright. Alright, so we're given a challenge. I really like these challenges because they're more hands-on. And our task is to create an option screen and then be able to go to the options and change the volume and difficulty. And it seems like from what I'm seeing, they're just sliders, and you have defaults and then the back button, and then we also have a options button in our start screen now. So yes, let's go create a new scene, and we can just duplicate it, but then I probably wouldn't be learning as much. So yeah, let's just duplicate, or let's just create a new scene, and we'll call this options scene. I don't know, I think it's better if say settings scene, screen scene thing. I don't know what to say. So we need a LevelLoader event system. So let's go ahead and grab, oh, we also need a canvas. So here it would be the screen space, and then scale with screen size, and the reference resolution has to be 1920 by 1080, and we also have to look for a new image for that background. So we're gonna go to our core game, we're gonna grab the event system, and then we're also gonna grab the LevelLoader, and then we're going to create a UI. We can get an image, I believe, and we'll call this background. And then this is, let's look at the canvas. It's not constant, it is scale with screen size, and then the reference resolution has to be 1920 by 1080. Let's go look at the canvas. So now we go here. We have to get a source material. Let's go to sprites. We don't have one. At least I don't think we do. VFX images, I think. No, that's not it. So yeah, it looks like we gotta get some. So let's go to, let me see, bookmarks. We could probably do where's the glitch games? That's not it. I think this one. So I guess go to for 3 years, huh? Glitch locations. Oh, that's not it. So we use this for the settings. I think this one would look better for the settings, right? Alright, so I just downloaded it, and we're gonna place it here. And then we want to keep the aspect ratio, set native size. Where's the camera? Where's the canvas? Oh. Just put it to the center. There you go. I think it looks good. Do you have anything else? Scale with screen size. So I guess if we wanted to change it to a different aspect ratio, I think. Which I forget how we did that. Oh. Yeah, alright, well, for now, it works. Oh, here it is, sorry. I was like looking for it. Let's see if we change 4 by 3. It still has that weird thing. Let's say 18 by 9. 19 by 6. So it tries to maintain the aspect ratio of 16 by 9 no matter what screen size we're using, I guess. So now we have this, and now we need to create the settings. Alright, so let me look at the reference that he created. There's options and then volume, difficulty, and then 2 buttons. So we're going to create UI of text. We'll call this options text. Now options settings. Oh, just an Amber alert. Dang. So we go settings text. Settings text. Then we go here. I'll say settings, right? And then we gotta go to the Sprite Render, I think. Oh no, we had to put it at the top, maybe. No. It renders from the top to bottom. Let me see here. You can barely see it though. Let's make it 100. I still don't see it. So is there like an order that we can do? That's weird. Where is it? I don't see it. Why is I don't see it? What the heck? Oh, my bad. I think what I forgot to do was increase the size. So if I did 100, I gotta increase this. I keep forgetting about that. So settings. And we're gonna put it at the top left. Then we're just gonna make it a little bit towards the bottom. And then go to fonts, go to nature breath. We gotta do this again. And then anchor to the left. Just do it like that. And then we need more text. So we're gonna go UI. Technically, you know what, we're just gonna do it one more time and then we'll just duplicate it. So we need a volume and difficulty. So we have volume. So 100. We got increase Then do this. Then we're gonna go do volume like right here. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see. Kind of, I guess. And then we're just going to duplicate it, and we're going to change this to difficulty text. And then we're going to change this to difficulty and now we're going to also create sliders. So this is the volume slider. Then where's it? So we're gonna scale this. Or actually, did we scale it last time? Let me see something. Go to scenes, level 1, go to canvas, main canvas, slider. Yeah, we did scale it. Alright, just checking. Just checking. So, just 3. And then duplicate it. Call this a difficulty slider. Yeah, that's fine. Then we need 2 text buttons. We're going to call this one main menu text button, and then the other one is default text button. We're gonna go to fonts, teacher's breath, menu 100, rectangle tool, menu goes right there, and then we're gonna go to default. We're gonna increase the value. Let's make it to the bottom right. Just do it like that. And then the menu, same thing, goes to the bottom right. Alright, and then to add some, let's also change the volume slider so that the background is a little darker. It's a little bit grayish, I guess. I guess that should be fine. So then we can do the handle. We can also change the image. So let's go look at some sprites that we could change. They used a star. You know, let's go use the same thing. So we're gonna, I don't want to increase the pixels per unit here because I don't want it affecting the actual game. So what we're gonna do is here, go to, can we scale it, I wonder? 1.5, 1.5. Yeah, we have to scale it, seems like. 1.5, 1.5. So let me just see. Doesn't feel as smooth though. Yeah, we also gotta add buttons here. Button. Then we also have a LevelLoader, so this one's pretty easy. All you have to do is add an on-click listener, put LevelLoader, go here, LevelLoader, load main menu, and yeah. We're gonna have to have a script for these values, I guess. And I guess we need to store the values too. Let's make it yellowish, I guess. So when you're so that way when we do this, it's kind of like yellowish. Make it a little bit darker. See, just checking. Looks kind of like green. Never mind. I guess I was trying to look for orangish. Maybe a little bit in between, like lightish orange, lightest orangish, orangish. I guess that'll do. Alright, so we're gonna copy this color, go to the fill area. So now we got both of them. And we also need to create an object here for settings, I believe, to hold the settings script. Unless we can put the script here. And then we just deactivate. Now I'll just create an object here that says settings. Actually, if that was part, is that even part of the challenge? I don't know. Because what I was thinking, like, how would we pass these values to the actual game? I don't think we were taught that yet. And then the default values, I think it's a button that sets these values back to a certain value, I guess, which is the default values. And I was also thinking about, like, oh, we could have done it. We could have changed it here. I think this is fine for difficulty. 1 being the max difficulty. Same thing goes for this one. So I think for the most part we got it. We got the challenge done. Oh yeah, we need to do in options. I mean settings. Instead of a text though, I'm gonna use an actual image. Oh wait, I just noticed 1 hour. It's been an hour. I guess I'll do, this is the last thing I'll do and then I'll stop for the day. So what we're gonna do is, dang it, you know what, no, this is gonna take a bit longer, so for now I'm just gonna do it the normal way. Control D, settings, text, and then we'll just say settings. Oops. settings. Alright, and then in our scene we're gonna have to have a, first of all we gotta go to settings, scene, go to build settings, add open scenes, and then we're gonna go to back to the start scene, go to LevelLoader. Actually we just need to edit the script. Then we're gonna have a method called public void load settings scene. And scene manager dot load scene settings scene. I think I called it a settings scene, so it's not good though. Yeah, I called it settings scene. So we're gonna do it like this: private const string settings ID equals settings scene. And then we're just gonna take this, put it here, and yeah, there you go. And then it should work, hopefully. What? Oh, right. Forgot. LevelLoader load settings scene. There you go. Let me just try that again because I thought something was off. Actually, no, never mind. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna end here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.